Wear it on the show and you're gonna find it and you're gonna wanna know. It's Anti-Influ Hour. Anti-Influ Hour. Yeah, we're so anti-influencer that we won't say the whole word Anti-Influ Hour. It's Anti-Influ Hour. Ninja the cat is here and we got it, and Victor's mouth is probably on the show we wanted, and we got a lot of wine that we're gonna drink, and oops, it's hit the mute button. I'm off mute. Anti-Influ Hour. Anti-Influ Hour. We have pickles.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Anti-Influencer Hour. Just want to say that tonight, for this show, we're going to be raising money for Asian Americans Advancing Justice. It's the nation's largest civil rights organization serving the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. So if you'd like to donate to that tonight and you like the comedy, donate to @Anti-Influencer Hour. The link for that is going to be in the chat. All the money that we make tonight will be donated, and we'll be posting a receipt on our Instagram. Other than that, tonight we have a lot of amazing acts on the show. If you hear a tiny small dog whining, which you probably have already heard, that is Jerry. He is a new member of my family, and he is my cat's new brother. I'm fostering him supposedly, but basically I already dressed him up like a shark, so he's mine. Today he got neutered, and I can't give him his anxiety meds at the same time as pain medication that he got, because that's right, the dog is on antidepressants just like me and probably all of you. And we should normalize this, okay? Stop telling all your friends who are depressed to make bullet journals and go do yoga. If you need help, get it, just like Jerry. Or just wear a shark costume. It's up to you. Jerry just showed up in my life. He's okay. He's right here. I think you can probably see him. He's panicking. He got neutered today. Ted was neutered last week. I have no testicles in my house that I know of. What do you think? Should I check in the bed? Under the bed? Tell me in the chat. Kat hates Jerry, by the way. Here is a great photo montage. Here we go. We've got Jerry as a shark. We've got Ted trying to kill Jerry over here. We've got he was on drugs. Ted's trying to, I guess, kill him while he's like drugged out. Then we've got Jerry in the car because he's a baby shark in a car. And we've got Jerry in a bed. I didn't realize all these photos were just Jerry in a shark costume. All right, what's that? Oh, look, it's the cat trying to kill Jerry after his surgery. Fantastic. Oh, here we go. He's really happy that he's sharing his mom right there. And that's Ted. That's my favorite photo. Ted is clearly starting his own business to move away from home because of the dog. You can check out his shop on Etsy. I think he's growing Meowana. Also, I am very annoyed at all of the anti-cat people that I have discovered this week, and I know who you are because you were more excited when I have a dog than when I got a cat. You know who you are, and I will not stand for this, okay? It's speciesist. And also, you just don't understand cats, all right? Like my family. Take my dad, for instance. He went
I got grandcats. So grandkids, I got cats. Fucking cats.
Oh, yeah, but... you know, like when I got a dog, he was all like, oh, that's a great dog. Like, what the hell is wrong with all of you? Seriously, look at yourself in the mirror, okay? Which I call a meowa. All right, you learned a lot about the state of testicles in my house tonight, and we have a great show for you. We are doing a professional seance. We're going to try and bring back David Bowie. It's crazy. This was requested a few months ago by the audience. We're making good on that request, so get excited. What else? Brandon Beck is here as our musical guest. Very exciting. We've got videos from Maggie Maxwell, Ian Zandy, and Andres Prada. Ezra's here on tech. Carrie's around. We're going to have a great night. Jerry's here. Ted's here. Sit back. Relax. I'm really sorry. I really hate telling people to relax. I apologize. That's a pet peeve of mine, and I'm sorry. And now a word from our sponsors.
Let's face it, dating is tough, especially when you've tried all the apps and you still can't seem to find that special someone. But what if your special someone isn't in this reality. What if, in an alternate dimension, your ex-husband was into pasta play? Now, thanks to Alterdate, he can be. My ex-husband? Brad? But I thought you weren't into pasta. And now you are pasta?
Have we met?
You not being into pasta is the only thing that kept me from having children with you.
Oh, you must be thinking of human dimension, Brad. I'm Linguini, Brad.
Yeah, you are.
Shoot, yeah. So,
With Alterdate, your options are literally endless.
Hi, my name's Gary, number 407, and I live in an echo chamber dimension where everybody looks, sounds, and acts exactly like myself. And I hate myself. I hate myself. But thanks to Alterdate, I can really see what's out there. Maybe I won't die alone after all.
Thanks to Alterdate, you can explore every alternate reality until you find your soulmate.
Sup, loser? We gonna go on this date, or am I gonna have to bone myself? Am I gonna have to bone myself? Because I will. Because I have.
Alterdate.
And then I was like, wait, you're faking it too?
I know, Janet. I was there. We were having sex.
What?
Why can't you just be smart and fancy?
What?
It's easy. Click a profile, see all realities in which this person exists, and if you like what you see, swipe right.
And I said, no human for me, buddy.
Oh, my dearest Clarice, I just adore you with the entirety of my bourgeois. I have an IQ of 200, which makes me a fancy genius. Who loves you, of course. Hello there.
your bill?
Oh, it seems to be that you are incredibly poor. Well, I must be going then.
Alterdate, the dating app where all dates are possible. Though all dates are possible, some dates create catastrophic rips in the delicate fabric of space and time. 4 to 5 evil scientists agree that using Alterdate has a high probability of creating black holes that threaten life as we know it. Not all users of Alterdate will find their soulmate, but all users of Alterdate will pay premium fees to try. Alterdate. Date with dimension.
Give it up for Fever, who made that. That was awesome. Thank you so much. And up next, we have a lovely seance that I'm very excited for. Everyone, please welcome Emily Harrison, who is back to conjure the spirit of David Bowie.
Hello. Thank you so
Emily.
much for having me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, so we're all here for this seance. That was requested by the audience. Maybe we should... you should tell them a little bit about that.
Well, yes, the audience requested a David Bowie seance back in January because I was a guest on the show promoting Bowanica, which is my holiday that I created commemorating the life and birth and death of David Bowie. It happens in January. And, when someone in the audience suggested that we have a David Bowie seance, I decided to get certified. I got certified in doing seances. This is my first professional seance. I've been told I'm being paid for my services. So if you want to Venmo me at seance-notary-dog walking 486. I went ahead and I also got notarized at the same place that does the seances. So excuse me.
Okay, also donate to @Anti-Influencer Hour. That's.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Anti-Influencer Hour. Please,
That's
everyone.
how we're paying you.
Yeah.
Actually, we're fundraising tonight. We're not paying you with those funds, but.
Oh my God, I made that Venmo for my seance business. I feel so stupid.
That's okay.
Okay.
Maybe someone will still Venmo you.
Well, at least I'm getting paid for my notary services. Okay, so in order for this seance to work, everybody's going to need a candle. If you're participating, if you don't have a proper candle, can you do tea light?
How about this bowl?
Sure.
I
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dog count. Okay. Well, a bowl, yes. Dog, I don't know. I'm a little iffy on the dog.
We like dogs.
Well, I love dogs. I just don't want anyone to light up a dog.
Maybe what about Bowie? I'm not going to light him on fire. Okay.
Okay. So candle, and then if everyone could dim their lights. I know that we just had daylight savings time. and it's a bit, hold on. Let me go ahead and dim.
It didn't really work.
Sorry?
Was that what, me?
Pants?
Are you talking to me? Am I wearing pants?
Yeah.
That's none of your business.
I
am wearing things that fit over the leg.
Okay. I didn't mind. I was enchanted by you doing a seance pantsless. But okay, we're here. We've got our candles. Audience, you can get out your candles too if you want to be a part of this Bowanica ceremony. We're not smoking the dog. That's something I'm at.
Okay. Everybody close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Just picture him in your mind. It could be any incarnation of Bowie. It could be any album. It could be any video. It could be any Conan O'Brien appearance. If you have a hand to hold, you could do that. You don't have to.
Dog. I'll hold his hand.
Okay, we're going to reach out now. It's not just about reaching out with the vocals. It's also about reaching out with the soul. So if everyone could also reach out with the soul. David, Mr. Jones. Your real name is Jones. Bowie was just your stage name. But I don't have to tell you that. You know that. Mr. Jones, would you like to say anything to us? Give us a sign? A message? What was that?
I think it's just Jerry.
The dog noise? I think that's the dog, yeah.
It's just Jerry.
Okay.
That was my phone.
Okay. I totally forgot. Silence phones, I guess?
Oh, yeah, it's on vibrate. It just made it. Okay. It was.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
At this point, I'd like to remind everyone that there are no refunds.
Even if he doesn't appear?
I emailed you the contract.
That's true, but okay. Hopefully he'll show up, I guess.
Yeah, we have a whole show to go. It's no pressure.
Okay, so we'll just stay like this for the rest of the time, or what? Can we go to the next segment? How are we going to do the show while we're doing this?
You know what? If you go to the next segment, it's all right. I have some stuff to notarize still as well, so it's okay. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep this lit, keeping it dim in here. You guys can just...
We go?
Yeah, just...
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to still host or be in the seance? All right, I'm going to just move on to the
move on.
Yeah, I'm going to move on to the next segment. All right, we've got a game show for Women's History Month. I'm sorry, I'm still shining this light in everyone's eye. I forget who was in charge of the game show. I'm so sorry. Royce, really? You're in charge of the Women's History Month game show? That's not all right.
Royce, you're on mute, my friend.
Royce, you have to unmute yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I'm getting the case of the Rachel's. Yeah.
Shots fired. I gotta remove myself for that one.
We put Royce in charge of the Women's History Month game show?
I'm the game show guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we agreed to this in the pitch meeting. I don't know.
You what?
That was what we talked about in the pitch meeting. Everyone's on board.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do Women's History Month game show.
All
right.
So yes, this is Women's History Month trivia, actually. So it's pretty simple. I'm going to ask a couple questions, and let's see who wins and gets it right. All right? All right, question number 1. What was Harriet Tubman most well known for?
Oh, do we buzz in?
Oh yeah, just raise your hand.
Leading the abolitionist movement, Underground Railroad.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Nope. No, I'm sorry. You're both wrong. Actually, the answer for that is she was the first woman to slap a man across his face for being too loud on the railroad.
Is that right? I don't.
Of course, it's right. You know, it's history. It happens. So, question number 2. Name 3 things that you have in your purse at all times.
Oh, deodorant, catnip, and mascara.
Okay, catnip.
Chapstick,
Okay.
wallet, and pepper spray.
And Lily?
A bunch of business cards I forgot to throw away, some stale gum, and lip gloss.
Oh yeah, I have all those 3.
Why are we asking questions about our purses? I don't.
Yeah, I don't understand how this.
How do we?
It's history, and there's women involved, and you know what? Don't worry, I got this. We'll go to the next question.
Okay.
All right. So Susan B. Anthony was a pioneer in fighting for women's rights. What else was she a pioneer in?
White lady feminism.
Okay, good answer.
That's what I would say the same thing.
Rachel, anything?
I don't remember if she's the one who had a lot of kids or Elizabeth Cady Stanton's the one who has a lot of kids. One of them has a lot of kids.
Well, either way.
No, I'm serious.
It's really not the right question. Not right answer. She was a pioneer in refusing to hold in her forts around men. Now, one last question. Let's get to the lightning round here. All right. Who is the true villain of The Devil Wears Prada?
It's the boyfriend.
Capitalism. Capitalism.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay.
Better answer.
We've actually got one right. It is the boyfriend.
Okay. Royce, like none of these game show questions are historically accurate except for the part about the Devil's Wear Prada. Okay, and we all know that our show is always historically accurate and it's very fact-based.
Okay. All right, see, now women have been oppressed since the beginning of time, and we need to recognize the contributions they have made to our world. Women's history is world history.
Okay, are you mansplaining Women's History Month to us? Like seriously?
No, I'm not explaining. I'm just letting you know. It's a joke. Like, I'm trying to say historically fictional things so people laugh. You stretch the truth.
Just explain jokes to me, Royce. Did you just explain jokes?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah, I agree.
Moving on. Happy Women's History Month, everybody. That's what it's like to be a woman. Realism. All right. You know everything about PR these days, right? All right. You got to be able to spin things the way you want. Got to be able to rebrand things the way you want. Tony Soprano, all right? He's not any different, okay? He is a master of the spin. Take a look.
I'm not going to that nursing home.
Green Grove is a retirement community. Green Grove is a retirement community.
Look, I'm not being an asshole. It's called acting with impunity.
Upstage, she is interning at Gemla Luxteen Abruzzo and Abruzzo.
Don't think of it as an unpaid internship. It's a business opportunity. It's not a chicken pox party. We're creating herd immunity.
You know, at one point it did cross my mind.
You're all over the place. I don't know what you're trying to say.
It's not the quality of being vapid or unsophisticated. It's called jejunity. Look it up. I did.
Thank you so much to Maggie Maxwell. Very exciting for that Tony Soprano video. If you're just tuning in, I just want to remind you that tonight we are raising money for Asian Americans Advancing Justice. It's the nation's largest civil rights organization serving the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. So anything that you donate to @Anti-Influencer Hour will be donated to Asian Americans Advancing Justice. So do that throughout the night. If you do like the comedy, please donate. All right. I'm really excited for our next guest. All right. Brandon Beck is from Tantrum. He's the musical director for the Happy Sappy Grown Up Hour and the lead guitar player for Inkblot, but mostly as the guy who's found a way to play guitar solos on a comedy show. Everybody, please welcome our musical guest, Brandon Beck.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. My cat's litter box is right there. So I'm going to do a couple songs. These are both on my upcoming EP, Hat on a Hat, which should be out roughly the first week of April. This is a song about the beginning of the creative process and judging your own ideas. It's called Is This Anything? An astronaut with a suntan. Is that anything? That's not anything. Khal Drogo, but he's playing Aquaman. No, that's already something. What about two guys in there in some place? Like maybe a pet store or a deli in space. One of them's real funny and the other one's just sad. This is the worst idea I've ever had. Worst I've ever had. It's not anything. A surly Scottish swamp creature. Nope, that's just Shrek. Jade curtain with exaggerated features. Sadly, that's just the Coneheads. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. God damn it, that's Smash Mouth again. Why does every song I write turn into All-Star? Why can't the B-Man have a win? Why can't he have a win, sweet Jesus? He's not anything. Alright, this verse is the most important. Abe Lincoln listening to Maggot Brain. What do you mean, what's Maggot Brain? It's an album by Funkadelic, George Clinton, Bootsy, and the gang. From the window to the wall, watch those bad ideas line up and fall to the place where horrible ideas go to die. But I'm worth it. You hear them all cry. No, they're not. They're not anything. So that's Is This Anything? My apologies to George Clinton. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Brandon, Bootsy Collins didn't play on Maggot Brain. And I know that. And I have to live with that every day. But it sounds better than any of the other Parliament guys I could have put in there. So the second song is, I wrote this for the Happy Sappy Grown Up Hour, formerly the Nikki Urban Show, and soon to be something different. And it was it was for our show about the unknown. And the idea was, you know how David Bowie's a outer space guy? What if he was an underwater guy? It's just that simple to write a song, folks. It's called Ziggy Starfish and the Lobsters from Mars, and it starts with this chord. Down here at this depth, I'm always out of breath. The diving bell muffles my screams. My fifth of oxygen I trade for a fifth of gin or a can of navy beans. So down I go, beyond where people know, where psychedelic fish put on a burlesque show called Ziggy Starfish and the Lobsters from Mars. My wife, she is a seahorse, and she can change her sex, so she doesn't need me, horse, to have a family horse underneath the sea, where the pressure's so intense. So down it seems, sink faster than my dreams. I can see the Beatles inside their yellow submarine, blasting Ziggy Starfish and the Lobsters from Mars. Ziggy played guitar. Ziggy Starfish and the Lobsters from Mars. So lonely as I float into an old sunken boat called the Titanic. It's really plain to see, to me, the ghost of the $15 minimum wage is in good company. So I ignore, as I settle on the ocean floor, that I can't find a reason to go ashore anymore. Back to Ziggy Starfish and the Lobsters from Mars. Thanks, y'all.
Give it up for Brandon Beck. Brandon, do you want to plug anything?
I think I've already plugged. My podcast. I think you'd be into it. Drops every Monday. This week's episode is going to be about the films, but also the just ultimate catty bitchiness of Orson Welles. And yeah, my EP will hopefully be dropping in early April. So brandonbeck.bandcamp.com.
Watch out for that EP.
For that mess. Both of those songs are on there in different versions.
You also calmed down Jerry for like a sec. Look.
Oh, good. I'm glad. My dulcet tones.
Yeah, we should probably just have you play the whole show so he stops.
I'll just do Maggot Brain for the next 45 minutes. Don't tempt me because I could.
Awesome. All right. Just tuning in. Thank you so much to Brandon Beck. If you're just tuning in, tonight we're raising money for Asian Americans advancing justice. So keep Venmoing at Anti-Influencer Hour. I will let you know how much we raised at the end of the show, and we will post the donations onto our Instagram. So if you like the comedy, shoot us a Venmo. That is all being donated. All right. Up next, many people find the news unpalatable. It demands too much context and is often dry. Yet there's just one show that makes the news a little bit more digestible. So please enjoy my favorite show, Russ Recreates the News.
Hello, my name is Russ, and welcome to Russ's Reenactments, where I recreate everything that has been buzzing in the news. This week, everybody was talking about websites. You know, those things that you look at on your Macintosh when you want to laugh or cry or whack off. And so I will be recreating the top 2 websites of all time with a special little treat at the end of this segment. The first website I'll be recreating is called the Ooga Chaka Baby. Let's take a look at that source material. Now that we're done with that, let's recreate it. For this recreation, I will simply paint on a diaper and then dance like a 3D baby with above average dexterity. And then I will edit this to make it look like CGI, like the original, and then add music that I recreated in GarageBand. So let's see the final version. Very good. Now, before I will show you the secret surprise that I promised, we still have our second website to recreate, or as I like to call it, hamsterdance.com. Let's take a look at that source material. As I said before, let's begin to recreate that. For my recreation, I will simply paint myself to look like a rodent, and then I'll dance as though I'm listening to techno music. And then we'll make this look animated in post, and we'll also add music that I recreated. Let's see the final version. Now that we have those two birds are done with one stone, now that we're done, here's that. Now that we got rid of 2 birds with one stone, now that we're all done with those websites, it's time for that special surprise that I wouldn't stop warning you about. Yes, that's right. We will combine our 2 recreations to make an all original recreation, aka, as I like to call it, the hamster baby. Let's watch that. Well, that's the end of this video. Do I turn it off or?
Clap, clap, clap in the the chat for Russ. I don't know what I just watched, but I loved it. I'm scared of the hamster baby a little bit. Thank you, Russ. Thank you. And thank you to Andres Prada. Andres Parada's on the show every single week. Make sure to check out Andres's YouTube channel with all of his amazing videos if you haven't already seen them. What do we got coming up? What do we got? All right. Up next, we have Dwayne from New York.
Yo. 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 One time, I was on the subway and I saw a rat fall from the ceiling, almost fall on this lady's shoulders. Shit. I would have kicked it off her head too, because I'm a good dude. Yo, this rat was huge. It looked like a soldier from Saving Private Ryan because it was crawling. It was crawling on the concrete after it hit her head. But you know, rats be on the subway. They got places to go too. Yo. One time, this rat motherfucker came up into my apartment. This little rat motherfucker came up into my apartment. Shit. You know what I did? I killed that motherfucker. I smashed him with my Jordans. Yeah. You got to watch out for them rats in New York. You got to watch out for them rats. I love spiders, though. I really love spiders. You need to get you a spider. Get you a spider. Yo, you ever feel like you need someone to talk to, but no one will listen to you? You ever feel so alone that no one gives a fuck about you? Get you a spider. A little spider that'll spin a web in the corner of your room, and you can go there, whisper things to that spider. Whisper to your spider friend. And you know what? If you're lucky, that motherfucker might whisper back. Yo, my spider friend told me to invest in cryptocurrency, motherfucker. And I'm rich. I swear to God. Yo, but I love New York, though. I love New York. I love the ladies. I love the dogs. I love the people. I love the buildings. So tall. So tall they look like a field of erect penises. Just a field of them. Just standing in there, blowing in the wind. I love New York. But you know what I love most about New York? New York City! You know what I love most about New York? It's the spiders. Yo, those motherfucking spiders. Yo, there was a tarantula on 46th Street. Yo, this motherfucker told me about a shooting that was about to go down on the next block. Yo, spiders be looking out for motherfuckers nowadays. You need to get yourself a spider friend. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yo, you ever have a loved one die? You have a loved one pass away and you at their funeral and you feeling sad and you like, God damn, Uncle Jim, I didn't expect you to go out like that. He got hit by a lorry. Goddamn. Knocked out by a truck. It had wood on it. Split his body all over the place. Goddamn, Uncle Jim. You ever been at a funeral feeling sad? And think to yourself, man, I need a shoulder to cry on. I need somebody to talk to. Everybody's hanging around at this funeral, but no one's talking to me. No one's consoling me. You know what I do? You know what I'd recommend? I recommend you get you a spider. Yo, I was at a funeral one time. This spider crawled up into my suit. And this spider was just like, well, you know your uncle wasn't that good of a person anyway. God damn it. If I didn't feel better right on the motherfucking spot. Yeah, New York funerals, you know those motherfuckers be packed in a motherfucker. That's right. But you won't feel alone if you got your little spider friend. Yeah. You ever give birth? You ever give birth and just be lying there with the placenta all over you? Just chilling, waiting for your significant other to come hold the baby? And you just got a whole field of placenta and bodily fluids just all over the place. And the nurse stopped looking at you. She just looking at the amount of fluids that you have expunged from your body. You ever been in that situation? You ever feel alone when you're holding your baby thinking, how am I going to raise this motherfucker? What am I going to do to provide for this motherfucker? You ever feel that way? Yeah, I've been there. And you know what? I had a spider with me. That's all I recommend. You need to get you a spider. Yo, this spider told me the best junior school to send my kid to. Told me the best nursery rhymes to sing. Yo, I'm telling you, you need to get you a spider. And that's on that. That's all I got to say. New York!
Clap, clap, clap in the chat for Dwayne from New York. Thank you so much for
coming. You got a spider, Rachel? You need to get you a spider.
Spiders, but you make me laugh a lot, and now I can't host. But just so you know, make sure you follow Tatenda on all of the socials, and make sure you follow Dwayne on all of the socials. He's truly one of the best clowns, and you don't want to miss anything that he does. I don't even know what's nice.
I'm in New York.
That's a clap for Dwayne from New York. All right. And now, as I get it together, because the spiders made me laugh a lot, we will check in on an old guy who cannot die.
Can't wait for my son forever, right, guy? If he wanted to go fishing with his old man, he wouldn't be late. God, are you even listening? Have you ever listened in my 95 years on this damn earth? Because if you were listening, God, if you were, then you'd have let me die years ago. I'm ready. Hell, this is my birthday party and ain't nobody here. Because all my friends is dead. My son doesn't want to hear about how God won't let me die anymore. He's tired of it. I just want to go, God. I do. I'm ready. You know, I'm so ready. I abandoned my home to sleep in the coffins at the funeral parlor. You know, so it'll be easier to bury me when the time comes, right? Employees kicked me out. So then I went down to the open graves being dug for whoever dies next. You know, laid myself down in there, hoping maybe I get buried alive. But no, families of moles just kept on digging me out. What's up with that, God? Why are you sending moles after me, huh? Tried sleeping on a beach at low tide, so then when all the water came in because the moon was pulling on it, it would then pull me back out to sea. I could have a watery grave. That would be fun, but no. Families of crabs kept on scuttling me up the beach away from the water as it was coming at me. I haven't tried going to the zoo, wrapping myself up in raw meats, bacons, Canadian bacons, jumping into the lion's den, but the lions just ate the meat, licked me clean, and cuddled me to sleep. I went down to a shooting range dressed up as Osama bin Laden, right? Hit among the targets, figured for sure somebody hit me with a bullet once in a while, but no, all these doves came in and started just knocking the bullets away, one by one. I even went skydiving with no parachute. You know, I made it all the way to the ground. Thought for sure I would die, but no. I landed on a pile of slugs so gelatinous, I didn't even sprain an ankle. Let's get real, God. I didn't plan this trip for fishing. No. I planned this trip for shark-infested waters, and I've been chumming the water with my blood from my Achilles tendons that I slit this morning, so I couldn't even walk away if my son did decide to come. But of course he didn't. And of course, none of them sharks is biting. Why is that, God? I know they hungry. Sharks is always hungry. Come on, God. Give me a... Ooh. I see you, shark. Come on, get me, buddy. I'm ready. Let's eat, bud. Come on, come on. No. Eagle! No, God! Why won't you let me die? Aw, I was just gonna stitch up those tendons.
All right, thank you so much to Ezra for that video. Clap, clap, clap for the old man who cannot die. We got shark theme this week by accident. We've got David Bowie by accident. We all had group mind this week. I'm very excited. So far, for an update, we have raised $120 for Asian Americans Advancing Justice. If you do like the show, please keep donating. We're going to donate all the money tonight, and I will post that receipt and keep you updated throughout the night. So make sure you're doing that if you are enjoying the show. And thank you to everyone who has already donated. Up next, we have a fan favorite. Please welcome two guys from Arizona pitching a show for us to produce.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, Rachel.
Hi.
Could you do us a favor?
Yeah.
Could you just turn the other way? Me and Andres didn't really get a chance to talk about what we were kind of going to present. If you just get like a second.
I can still hear you if I turn.
It's more visual that we don't want you to see.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of visual learners.
I can still hear everything you're saying, but go ahead.
She can't see that, dude. She has no idea that you're doing that.
No.
That's absolutely like you literally
doing. What are you doing? Something gross?
No, we were just talking about we were going to talk about in the first act of the show.
Right.
Did they do something gross? Tell me in the chat if they did something gross.
Listen, Andres.
I'm not turning away again. I forgot to. Oh God, I don't know what you did, but
listen,
we didn't do anything.
Okay. Turn away again. Okay.
Yes, please, just for 1 second. I promise. We're almost done, dude. Andres. Okay. How are we gonna have a show about goats, unicorns, Satan, and being really having the urge to have sex really bad?
What? That's so stupid.
I would say most likely incorporating Satan because he fuels all of those things that you just said.
Yes, I agree.
What are you doing when I'm turned?
Nothing.
What are they doing?
We're not doing anything. We're being professional because you know us. You know how we roll.
You're supposed to be pitching us a show that we're going to produce on the
Okay,
channel.
no. So we were going over. So what do you think that kids like?
I don't know. Animals?
Honest, exactly. Yes.
Why are you
animals?
Why are you two making a kids show? That sounds like the worst idea.
I'm sorry, what? Do you understand what Arizona's all about? Family. We are two guys from Arizona where it is about family. Children are part of a family. Dude, when you can't do that.
Ew, Andy.
No.
Why? That's not a pitch. That's just garbage. No, it is not. Do not do this. Do not do that. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You know what? We're gonna cut to the next act.
We didn't even get to pitch you our show.
Because it sucks and you're just being next to you.
Now I have a child from Arizona.
That is
Victor knows this stuff.
Hi, what's your
This
name?
is all part of the pitch.
What's your name? Tell them your name.
Layla.
Her name's Layla. Our show is about what this kind of kid would like. Unicorns, billy goats.
Not okay.
Satan. And then what some of us might like.
Layla, do you like this show?
Layla, do you like the show?
Uh-huh.
Can you answer this question?
Oh, okay. Layla likes the show. Okay, let's talk about
buy
this more. Let's talk about this more. I like it. I like it. All right. What else?
Andy, Take it from here.
Oh dear. Don't
I'm being
turn away.
bombarded.
Don't turn away. So yeah, I can't do that.
You can't do it right there. That was I'm sorry, but they bombarded me, and I can't say no to my nieces. I love them too much.
All right, you know what? While we do this, we're gonna actually do the seance at the same time because I'm afraid we're gonna run out of time. And there's a show at 8:00, which everyone should watch. It's gonna be amazing. It's Pilot Dump. I'm very excited. I will tell you more about that at the end of the show. But let's do the seance.
Ooh.
Are we all part of it?
Yeah, we're all doing the seance.
Oh, I love that. Come on, guys, get in here. We're gonna turn the light. We're gonna hold hands.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I was notarizing again. I'm sorry.
So did Bowie happen?
No, because none of you guys were concentrating.
I mean, I was very concentrated.
I saw you making a show.
Well, yeah, we kind of have to do the show. And you know what? We paid you, and I'm not really sure why Bowie hasn't shown up yet.
Look, this is, like I said, I just got certified. This is my very first one. If we could just be a little more patient, that's all I ask.
We promised the audience that there would be Bowie. All right, you know what? While we discuss this, please welcome this amazing video about new vaccine options for everybody.
The world has been shuttered for a year. Finally, vaccines are becoming increasingly available. How can you trust Big Pharma? Who knows what kind of ingredients they put in their vaccine? Hell, Johnson & Johnson even sell baby oil, probably made out of real babies. What do you have to say about that, J&J? Gotcha! You need a vaccine from someone you can trust. Introducing the McDonald's vaccine. We don't care what's in there. You know, you eat a Big Mac, you eat McNuggets. You don't care what's in there, but you care about pharma. Put it on the dollar menu, boy. And we got all different kinds of flavors. We got chocolate. We got vanilla. We got blue flavored. That's right, blue's a flavor. If orange is, then why can't blue? And we didn't forget about the kids either. Introducing the McDonald's Vaccine Junior, we filled the ball pit with surprise vaccines. Careful, it's very pointy. And the Happy Meal toy is also the vaccine. So get it now! Here at Panera Bread, we don't try to compete with other restaurants. We serve home-cooked, ornament meals like paninis, fresh bread, and transparent ingredients. We tell you exactly what's in each and every one of our products. Take our delicious soup, for example, broccoli cheddar, or maybe our white cheddar mac and cheese. All made out of the vaccine, Moderna, J&J, or the other ones. It's still 2,600 calories, and it's now in a bread bowl. Get it now!
All right, we're all concentrated. But give it up in the chat for Ian Zandy, who made that vaccine video. But concentrating, but clapping, but concentrated.
Reach out with your souls, not just your voice. In and out. Have your candles lit or your flashlights, whatever you have. Don't want to violate the fire code wherever we are. Mr. Bowie or Mr. Jones, whichever you prefer. Could you please give us a sign? Are you out there? Is anybody hearing anything, seeing anything?
I hear Jerry.
Oh my gosh!
Where do you go? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it worked.
Ooh.
It really worked.
It worked.
Oh my God, it did work.
You're
pretty good, Emily.
Well, thank you. I just got certified. I'm trying to. Wow. Okay.
What?
Who the hell are you lot?
We summoned you. Why did we summon him? Did we have a reason? I don't.
It was an audience request back in back in January, when I was celebrating Bowanica in honor of your birthday, it was people wanted a Bowie seance. It was like the people demanded it. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, we're really happy.
I said a do not disturb sign on my seance. Today's my doll day. I got the Princess Diana paper doll. And now I'm trying to decide if her boots are made for walking or if she's going to get married again.
This is what you're doing in the void, the nether world?
It's what I wanted to do all my life.
Oh, wow. Does anybody have any questions? I mean, you have David Bowie here.
Does anyone in the audience have questions for Bowie?
Better bloody well get it on.
Is that a question, Victor?
Yes. Bowie, in the afterlife, what are you doing to appeal to the kids? Or not. Or not doing. That's
Look,
fine too.
it's Diana and culottes.
That's really, I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous. Is this something that you think appeals to the young people, per Victor's question?
Who doesn't love paper dolls? They're dolls made of paper.
I have a question. Is this your first Twitch show?
I don't know what the bloody hell a Twitch show is, but look at her in this black and white.
Wow.
It's very
That's a good classic look.
It's pretty chic 80s. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, one with the black dress and the pearl. That was my favorite.
Oh, they like that one.
Oh, wait. You've been saying you got something for me.
How
Something
often do you hang with ODB?
Well, I mean, I got a lot of dolls. Now, besides Diana, we got Bugs Bunny here. We got the Hart family. You remember the Hart family from the 80s?
Oh, I love the Hart family. I had their little house.
Right. We got Jem. Most importantly, we got Butterscotch coming up.
Wow, I didn't know you were such a paper doll enthusiast, Mr. Jones or Bowie, however you prefer to be addressed.
Sex god.
Oh, okay.
Look, the paper dolls.
All right, we learned so much tonight. We summoned the ghost of David Bowie. We really, really did it. We had a lot of sharks. Two guys from Arizona pitched a show. I don't think we're going to make it. We'll discuss it more with them. Thank you so much to everybody who watched. I will tally what we made. You can still donate if you want at Anti-Influencer, and we will donate all that money. This is Jerry the Shark. Thank you for putting up with him whining throughout the show. And thank you to everyone who did this show and everyone who watched. We will be back on April 3rd at 7 p.m. Very exciting with a whole hour of brand new content. Stay and watch the rest of the shows tonight. We have a debut show at 8 o'clock. That's Pilot Dump. And then we have a bunch of other shows tonight. So stick around and watch. Keep donating and have an amazing night. Bye, everybody.
Sitting here in my black dress, I got it and I'm gonna wear it on the show, and you're gonna find it and you're gonna wanna know. It's Anti-Influ Hour. Anti-Influ Hour. Yeah, we're so anti-influencer that we won't say the whole word Anti-Influ Hour. Anti-Influ Hour. Ninja the cat is here and we got it, and Victor's mouth is probably on the show we wanted, and we got a lot of wine that we're gonna drink, and oops, hit the mute button.